Look at this. Take a good long look. Majestic, isn't it? Aerodynamic, maintenance-free. This perfectly smooth dome represents the ultimate efficiency in human design and personal grooming today.
But I'm gonna tell you a hard truth today, folks. The only thing on this entire planet thinner than my receding hairline is your current emergency fund.
You are out here strutting around in $200 sneakers, sipping an $8 iced matcha latte that tastes exactly like swamp water from a local park's drainage ditch.
And holding a stock portfolio that consists entirely of Dogecoin and a mysterious startup that makes vegan meat for cats, while the entire market is currently melting down slowly.
Psychologists call it normalcy bias. It is the brain's refusal to plan for a disaster that hasn't happened yet. Our great-grandparents during the Great Depression stuffed cash in mattresses.
You think because your Wi-Fi is fast, the economy is invincible? Behind the scenes, you're one flat tire away from financial ruin and total loss of your stability.
Listen to me. Today, we stop the bleeding. I'm going to show you the cold, hard math of why living on the edge is keeping you perpetually broke today. I will show you the exact formula to build an emergency fund so thick it'll make a 1980s hair metal band absolutely jealous of your financial volume.
This is the Bald Investor. We provide wealth without the wool over your eyes. Let's dive into the statistics of why your safety net is currently non-existent.
Let's talk about the problem. Most of you operate under a financial strategy I like to call, hopefully bad things just don't happen to me. It's absolute pure madness. You think if things get tight, I'll just eat ramen. No, you won't, Brad. You complained yesterday because Uber Eats forgot your garlic aioli. You're not built for this.
It's a behavioral economics flaw called hyperbolic discounting. You prefer a small reward right now, like buying a stupid smart toaster, over a massive reward later, like not living in cardboard.
Let's define an emergency. It must be three things: unexpected, necessary, and urgent. If it doesn't meet all three of these criteria, it is simply a luxury purchase. A surprise 40% off sale on the latest game console? Not an emergency. Your buddy's destination bachelor party in Cancun? That is definitely not an emergency, folks.
A blown head gasket in your Honda? Tearing your ACL? Your boss saying the company is moving in a different direction on Friday? Those are real, terrifying emergencies.
But Bald Investor, you cry, I don't need cash. I have a Visa. That is the sound of your financial doom. Your credit card is a trapdoor.
Stop! In 1970, only 16% of families carried a credit card balance. Today, it is a debt slavery epidemic. Your credit card is a trap, not a net.
Relying on plastic with a high APR during a crisis is like trying to put out a massive grease fire with a bucket of high-octane premium gasoline.
It doesn't solve the emergency, it just ensures the ghost of that emergency haunts you for the next 5 years of your life. Don't let debt haunt you. Let's look at the data. A recent survey found that 56% of people cannot cover a $1,000 emergency with their current liquid savings or cash.
More than half the country would have to borrow money, sell something, or take on 20% interest just to fix a simple leaky roof over their heads.
If my hair follicles were dying at the same rate as the average person's net worth declines during a crisis, I'd be, well, exactly as I am now.
Take a closer look. Here is the math of disaster. Let's say your dog Barnaby eats a sock. Boom! That is a $1,500 vet bill right there on your plate.
You don't have cash, so you swipe. At 25% interest, making minimum payments, that sock is going to take you 56 months to finally pay off.
It will cost you over $3,200. You are literally paying interest on dog vomit from 2024 in the year 2028. Is that your legacy?
But it's not just the math, it's the biology, the cortisol tax. Living paycheck to paycheck pumps stress hormones through your veins. Every noise sounds like a siren.
A Harvard study showed that financial scarcity literally drops your working IQ by 13 points. That's the equivalent of missing a full night of sleep for your brain.
An emergency fund isn't just a pile of money. It is financial Xanax. It is the cost of a good night's sleep and peace of your mind.
But bro, holding cash is a depreciating asset. Inflation is eating your money. Put it all in the S&P 500, bro. Go for the gains, man.
Shut up, Chad. You are giving dangerous advice. You are forgetting that the market and the job market are tied together in a very dangerous knot of reality.
Historically, macroeconomic shocks correlate. You know when you're most likely to lose your job? The exact same month the stock market crashes. It is a double whammy of pain.
Yes, cash loses 3% to inflation. But you know what loses more money? Being forced to liquidate your index funds at a 35% loss for rent. Your emergency fund is not an investment. It is insurance for your investments. We don't care about the yield. We care about the shield. Protect your future.
All right, enough roasting. Let's fix this. Time for the Rogaine for your bank account. We are going to grow your savings from nothing to a full main.
Step 1. The starter fund. I don't care if you have student loans. I don't care if you're dollar cost averaging into Apple. Stop everything you're doing right now.
Scrape together $1,000 to $2,000. Sell your old clothes, drive Uber, cancel your 14 streaming services. You only watch The Office anyway. Do it now.
Get cash. This covers 80% of minor life hiccups and acts as a tourniquet against credit card debt. It stops the bleeding of your personal net worth.
Step 2, the Big Boy Fund. Once high-interest debt is gone, you need 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is the real safety net of adults.
Notice I said living expenses, not lifestyle expenses. If you get laid off, bottomless mimosa brunches are over, Brad. We are talking about survival, not luxury living.
Calculate your bare bones survival number. If that's $3,000 a month, your target is $9,000 to $18,000. If you're in tech, make it 9 months for extra safety.
Step 3, where do you put it? If you leave it in your checking account, you will succumb to behavioral friction. You will spend it on something stupid.
You go into Target for toothpaste and leave with a $200 patio heater. You know I'm right. Don't leave your emergency fund in your pocket, folks. You must put this in a high-yield savings account at a completely different bank. Out of sight, out of mind. That is the only way to stay safe.
Thanks to the current federal funds rate, these accounts are paying around 4 to 5% APY. Your fund is generating free cash while it waits for you.
Step 4. Automate it. You are a flawed, emotional human being. Siphon off 10% of your paycheck straight into the HYSA via direct deposit before you see it. Building an emergency fund isn't sexy. You can't flex a savings account at the club. But let me tell you what is sexy. FU confidence and total independence.
Walking into your boss's office knowing that if they fire you, you can survive for half a year without breaking a single sweat. That is the ultimate flex.
Life is going to throw rocks at your head. You can either wear a financial helmet or you can end up with a dented dome like mine.
If this video gave you the wake-up call you needed, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm that bald men have value too. Let's spread the truth.
Subscribe to The Bald Investor. Keep your expenses low, keep your investments growing, and for the love of God, keep your emergency fund thicker than my hair.